Yo. Today's video is about how I kind of got through the deaths of my homies that passed away last year. Just for anybody that is experienced something like that, where someone in their family is passing or someone close to them is passing, stuff like that. I personally, I put a lot of importance on my friends because a lot of my close friends do become family to me. They're not relatives, but they are still my family. I also think there's a very big difference between that. Relatives are the people that you share blood with. Family is the people that care about you and are there for you when you need them the most, at least in my opinion. Just people that love you, you know what I'm saying, unconditionally, no matter what. And this is just for people that have gone through a similar experience. Now, shout out to Kobe Bryant. I don't know if I should say shout out, but like, rest in peace to the man, ball in heaven type thing. That just, that broke my heart, yo. Him and his daughter and the other 3 people on the plane, or on the helicopter, I'm not sure who they were, but that just broke my heart, yo. Like, when I found that out, eyes started watering, and it's just like, yo, I was literally playing basketball when when I found out the news, and I'm like, yo, I don't even deserve to hoop. Like, I just went home. Like, I won, I was gonna play again, I just went home. Like, I don't even deserve to hoop. Kobe not here, yo. It was just crazy. So, but going back to the other 3 people, I lost my homie Spike back in July when I was in Florida. I was able to attend his funeral because I came back. But then when I went to Oregon this year, I lost another one of my really close friends, and I didn't get to attend his funeral. Then another one of my friends from 8th grade, I didn't get to attend his funeral because I was gone. And I just, man, yo, like, I cried for all 3 of them. And it's just, man, yo, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely tough. And I do think it's important that, we go that much harder for the people that aren't here anymore, because first of all, that's probably what they would want us to do. You know what I'm saying? That's most likely what they would want us to do. My homie Darian always egging me on, yo, like always telling me to get my license. I don't got my license. I don't really need it, but always telling me to get my license, get my car, get my credit up, stuff like that. Like, always trying to make sure that I was prepared for the world when stuff came at me. You know what I'm saying? He was a big brother to me. My boy Irvin, I didn't know him too much. I know him from 8th grade, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? He's always a goofy dude, and he's always laughing and stuff like that, making people smile. And when that stuff, that happened, I'm like, damn, yo, because, I got people calling me up that knew him since they were 7 years old. I came into the school when I was 13. They knew him since they were 7, yo. Like, they seen the man grow up. You feel me? People that went to school with him and at my old school, Hanson, and then went to high school with him, like, they knew him their whole life. You feel me? And so they were devastated. They were heartbroken. Then my homie Spike, like, that was my boy, you know what I'm saying? He didn't make the best decisions. I'm going to be a huncho with you. He didn't make the best decisions all the time, but I know he had a good heart, yo. Like, he had a good heart. The man wanted to change, you know what I'm saying? And it was just unfortunate circumstances, and, the way he passed, it was just crazy, yo. And, like, I'm thankful I got to go to his funeral. I said some words and stuff, but I couldn't even stay up there. I just started crying, yo. But, getting past those things, like, what I do is I tell myself, because I truly believe it, that those people would want me to keep doing what I'm doing and just keep getting better and keep working hard and stuff like that, so that maybe that doesn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, I just know they want better for me, yo. That's one thing I do. Another thing, I work out a lot. That's a big stress reliever. Because at the end of the day, to me, it's stress. Like, it stresses me out knowing that those are people that I'll never see again. It really does stress me out. So, yes, it saddens me. Yes, it depresses me and stuff like that. But I think it's very important that I do work out, me, myself, because while I'm working out, there's nothing else in the world. I am tunnel vision when I work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about anything. As soon as I'm in the motion, yo, doing whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, pumping the weights, everything is gone. And now, that is not to have a quick fix. That is not to just come over here and like, oh, I'm not going to think about it because I don't want to think about it anymore. It's not that I don't want to think about it. It just happens to happen. So it's a little different than, let's say, if someone does, like, I don't know, heavy drugs or something to get over their problem. Now, me, who am I to judge? You do what you got to do. But from what I know, working out, yes, it does make you forget, and it's still healthy for you. And yes, you do come back. at the end of the workout and you still think about what you thought about before you started working out. But me personally, I feel a lot better. I feel less stress. I feel, working out releases, the happy stuff in your brain, what we talked about in the other video. So working out is big. Telling myself that I know they want me to do better is big. Grinding for myself, so maybe I don't have to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie, he passed away. He got shot 12 times, yo. Like, because someone rolled up on him and felt that they just felt like they had to do that. You feel me? And it's like, I don't ever want to be in that position. Obviously, he didn't put himself in that position on purpose, but I don't ever want to be in that position. And I know he wasn't going to stay in Chicago. Like, the people that passed away, like, I know they weren't planning on staying in Chicago forever. Like, their hearts were somewhere else, yo. They know what the city does to people. But, it was just unfortunate that it happened to them. You know what I'm saying? So, I work out. I tell myself I know they want me to do better. I myself, think about how I can get out of a certain situation so that I don't have to, watch my back or, worry about this happening or being able to walk outside when it's dark. Like, you know what I'm saying? Over here, sometimes you just can't do those things. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like unwritten rules of the city. You don't walk outside by yourself when it's dark, especially in a neighborhood you don't know. You don't sit there waiting in your car. You don't walk on the same side of the street that traffic goes. Or you don't walk with traffic. You walk against traffic because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch. You can't be having your headphones blasting while you walking home, yo. You got to have one in, one out. Because if someone try to sneak up behind you, you feel me? You're done if you got them both in. It's just unwritten rules in the city that you just got to follow. You know what I'm saying? So you could be okay. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But I also do stretch. I try to do things that genuinely make me happy. I hang out with more people that hanging out with people that I love helps me with the pain of the people that I lost, because the more I hang out with someone that I love, the more I could say I spent a lot of time with them when eventually they pass. Because I could spend exactly 10 years with one person, 10 years with the other. We're all three best friends, and one of them passes away. Damn, I wish I had more time with him. And like, I have more time to give people my time that I love and that are still there. So let's say that one guy, passed away and it's just me and the other dude or whatever, and I'm with him for the next 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give him my time for that extra amount of time, and that personally makes me feel better. So those are just a couple things I do to, handle stuff like that. Don't be afraid to cry, yo. Like, crying is normal. Being emotional is normal. We are just conditioned as human beings to not show emotion, either by our friends, our family, by society. Like, it comes from movies. It's just a bunch of stuff. Don't be afraid to show emotion, yo. Like, that's who we are. We have emotions for a reason. You feel me? We have an arm so we can use it. We have emotions so that we can display them, so we can use them. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have what we have. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to... I'll just give you an example of me. I'm not afraid to cry in front of anybody. And I'm not saying that you got to be like that right away, or you ever got to be like that. But I'm not afraid to cry in front of anyone. I'm not afraid to cry whenever I have to cry. It does not matter. I'm not afraid to, speak my thoughts or show how I really feel. Because at the end of the day, like, if you hold it in, it just turns bad, yo. Just turns bad. So, yeah, those are just some things that I do, to help me stay sane and stuff like that. I laugh a lot. I make a lot of jokes. I watch a lot of funny things. I just think that stuff is important. You just gotta do those things. In my opinion, maybe try it out. Hopefully you don't have to try it out, because that means that someone passed away. But, if you are going through something like that, try it out. Let me know what you think or whatever. If you need any advice, hit up Coach AD. I'm right here. You know how I'm rocking. Anyways, I'm out of here, y'all. Love you. Stay cool and fooling, drooling, booling, and snoozing, G. You already know the dealio.